Hey, I'm Andy, we're back with Duelyst 2, and it's time for another weekly challenge, and hopefully it'll be a thinker, but we'll see. So, no idea what it's gonna be. I see Lionar, I see Abyssian. We are the Lionar, with a lot of provoke. So the opponent is at 214. We have, we're at 22 with Alex Inspiration times 3. So I assume we can go to the opponent, but let's see what's on the field. There is a Gloom Chaser, there is a Wraithling that's blocking our path to the general. We have an Alex Stormblade here, but it's being provoked by the Primus Shield Master. We also have this Alex Stormblade here, but that's also being provoked by the Swamp Entangler. We have another one right here that's being provoked by this Grail Master, which has almost every, I think it has every, yeah, it has every keyword, so I don't think we're going to use those. We do have a Divine Bond, which I think we can do with the Silverguard Knight to do 13 damage. Or, oh wait a minute. So there's nothing going on. Is this, am I just, it just seems simple? So my thought process is like, we have all this, we have 9 mana, but we have our Nexus right here, and it gives a minion. Oh yeah, why did I think it would double? Like I thought Divine Bond would double, but so we have our Nexus, which I assume we're gonna do to the Silverguard Knight, and then we can Divine Bond it. So it can give 9 attack, which will be 12, which will clearly not be enough. But then we also have Jack's True Sight, which summons a mini Jax on each corner of the battlefield, which will only be on this one. We have an Azurite Lion, we have a Silhouette Tracer, which I think we might be, like, the only thing we have to get rid of is this Wraithling, I think. Then we can move everything into place, because once we are Nexus Divine Bond the Silverguard Knight, it will have 12, and then we can attack with 2. But the problem is, how do we get rid of it? So yeah, for some reason earlier I thought the Divine Bond would give this 10 attack for some reason, and that was clearly not the case. So what can we do? Like, we have to get rid of something, right? So we can Divine Bond, like, my initial thought is to our Nexus Divine Bond the Silverguard Knight, but we still need to do at least 1 damage, which either Jack's True Sight can, but it also doesn't have celerity, so, oh, maybe Grail Master, so. But then we can't copy it with Keeper of the Veil because it's not an allied minion. So we have all these Alex Stormblades, maybe. So let's see. So we can move all the way over here if we Keeper of the Veil and Alex Stormblade. But that's still only 1 slot. We still need a way. We still need to move both of these into the damage area. So, not sure. Like, we have the Azurite Lion. That's not gonna, like, I feel like most of these will not. I feel like the trick here has to do with either Silhouette Tracer or Keeper of the Veil. Because a Silhouette Tracer doesn't swap, it just teleports. So we can teleport our general over here, but like I said, we don't have enough just with the Silverguard Knight to attack, and the Silhouette Tracer can't teleport like the minions. It's only your general. So, so like, why would there be a Jack's True Sight? Because if we can get rid of the Wraithling, we're good, or even the Gloom Chaser, but we don't have something that will just ping. Put a 1 cost 1/1 copy. So what I'm thinking is that we have to play Divine Bond, R Nexus, so that's 4 mana, and then we have another 4 mana for Keeper of the Veil, and then the 9th mana will be the 1 cost 1/1, but what do we copy? Because it has to be of another allied minion, like I said, so... Or maybe like the Divine Bond, R Nexus stuff is just a ruse, but none of these have celerity, so I'm confused. Yeah, and we don't have anything to give it celerity. And like even if we Divine Bond or even R Nexus, the Keeper of the Veil is just gonna be a 1/1. Oh, this is a little bit trickier. Huh. So it can't be the Silhouette Tracer, but like I said, once we Divine Bond with R Nexus this, it'll be a 12, and then we can swing with 2. I don't see another way to do 12 damage. Now, why did I say celerity? I mean rush. When I was mentioning earlier, like, none of these have rush, not celerity. Celerity means you can activate twice. Yeah, none of these have rush, so I'm not certain what to copy. Like, none of these destroy things nearby. The only thing I can think of, like, if I had the chance, would be to copy the Grailmaster, so... And then with the inspiration we can move more, but we can't double swing, so what can we do? So this Silver Knight can already move to this spot. Like unless if we're able to get rid of the Silver Knight, then... Or maybe we teleport our Silhouette, or maybe we teleport our general away. But then we still need to go in there, so. And if we attack, we can't move. So maybe we Keeper of the Veil. If we Keeper of the Veil and then Silhouette Tracer, we don't have enough for the R Nexus and the Divine Bond, which is an issue. This is a thinker. So, oh wait, no, I was gonna say like we can move, but it's provoked. Yeah. What can we do? Do we do? Like I said, if we play the Keeper of the Veil, copy the Stormblade, we can play it, but we'll be down to 4 mana. We can attack the general for 2. Or maybe I'm just thinking it wrong, and we use the Divine Bond but not the R Nexus, and like destroy like the Grailmaster or something. So we can do 3, 7, 8, or just certain. Like, I'm really tempted to do the R Nexus Divine Bond, or maybe Alex is like I'm not sure. So what do we copy? Or what do we teleport or do we copy? So we can give a minion. So this will be 5 mana. Then why would we want Alex if we can already move our Silverguard? Oh, I'm so confused. It's gonna be a lot of thinking, and thinking of what to do, how to do it, so I guess I'll be right back. Okay, I think I get this. So we do our Nexus Divine Bond, but I was completely hung up on the fact just because when you add the totals together, if you Divine Bond our Nexus to Silverguard Knight, it'll be 12, and then we have 2 damage. So I was thinking we have to use these two to attack the general because it matches, but what I came up with was interesting. So like, as you can see, we can move a lot thanks to the Stormblade. Like, all of these can move. So let's see what we can do here. So the goal is to destroy all these minions, and like these two is just a red herring. So it really, yeah, I was so hung up on like this corner. I didn't even really pay attention like the health of all of these. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move our Silverguard Knight first so I don't make a mistake. So this was the solution. We move our general here as well. So I guess, as you can see, the Primus Shield Master has 5 health, and then we have 5, well actually we have more than 5, but we can attack with the Silverguard Knight and our general to the Primus Shield Master to get rid of this, and then this Alex Stormblade can actually move, but as you can see, it doesn't go all the way to the left. So what we're gonna do is move this Alex Stormblade down, and then we can attack for 3, or I guess attack for 7 to get rid of the 0-3. So this one can move, so then this one can go over here and attack the Grail Master. But before we do that, we have to R Nexus this. So like, as you can see, the Grail Master is a 7/7, so if we choose to trade with the Alex Stormblade, I mean obviously the Alex Stormblade would die without the R Nexus. So the reason we want to keep the Alex Stormblade alive is because we can play Keeper of the Veil, copying Stormblade, and then we can play the Stormblade anywhere. So now, as you can see, this Alex Stormblade can move in front of the general. So if this Alex Stormblade traded with the 7/7 and just died, then we would still be 1 space too short to reach the general. So what we're gonna do is move this over here, and we can Divine Bond, and that will be exactly enough to do lethal. So you can see 14 damage, we'll do 14 damage. So yeah, I was just hooked up on the Silverguard Knight and my general doing 14 damage. For the longest time, I didn't even consider doing 14 damage with the Alex Stormblade for whatever, like, I guess in hindsight it makes sense, just because if you Divine Bond 7 and you have 7 attack, you have 14 damage, but it never occurred at the beginning to do that because they were all provoked. So yeah, I fell for the trap, but then I started to like actually try various solutions, and eventually it worked. So yeah, it actually needed you to use the whole board, and yeah, that was the solution for this week's weekly challenge. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.